Texas, it makes you feel alive. To the fair we go, come join the fun tonight. Howdy and welcome to Sounds Like Texas. Fairs, festivals, small towns, and sounds of the South. Each week we invite you to join us on a new venture as we roll across Texas. So sit back, kick your boots off, and let's go to the fair.
Welcome to Sounds Like Texas. I'm Lori Freeze, and I'm excited about this week because we're in my hometown, Austin, Texas. We're at the OldPecanSt Festival, the 23rd year this is going on. And let me tell you, there is awesome shopping and awesome music. We have the greatest rock music. I can't wait to tell you all about it because, of course, they're all Texas bands. But let me go ahead and explain something. I look the way I do today because when I'm at home, I do it the Austin way. I go on my run on the lake in the morning, I take my shower, and I let my hair dry naturally because it's all about being a hippie after all. We're in the hippie town, Austin, Texas, with Sounds Like Texas. OldPecanSt Festival has long been known as a great thing to do on the weekends with your family. And French Smith, the festival coordinator, has made sure that it's a family occasion.
I used to do a lot of arts and crafts shows at Palmer Auditorium. And I did also some promoting back then, concerts and so forth. I had some record stores. And I was watching TV one night and I saw this story about this event down on 6th Street. So I thought, you know, I work down there and I'm trying to help build that area, and I can make that work because I have the artists and I know the bands. So I contacted the OldPecanSt Association, and they'd had a lot of trouble with the first one. And I asked them if they'd like to have somebody come in and help them make this into something that was good. And they said absolutely. And so we worked out an agreement, and I took off. And you know, I never expected that 27 years ago I'd still be doing it with a cane and gray hair.
I know from my father, though, I do have my own spin on things. I like to change things and improve things how I feel is best for the event, to continue to grow it and you know, improve on it so people will enjoy themselves for many years to come.
Dragonfly Jones is one of Austin's premier emerging rock bands. They formed in 2002, and they headline at Antone's nightclub, Stubbs Barbecue, and they've also, of course, been featured as artists at the OldPecanSt Festival. Dragonfly Jones has shared the stage with Robbie Krieger from The Doors, and you can definitely see his influence on this band, Leonard Skinner and Sammy Hagar, as well as local favorites, The Scabs and Canvas.
Smoke is rising, but we'll take our time.
Well, again, it's just like, you know, getting started. We figured a 5-song EP, something good to get people to listen to rather than an entire CD, you know?
Right.
It's also, like, you know, it allows us a little more creativity. Like, we only do 5 songs, like, your music changes, your band evolves, and, you know, rather than having, like, 12 songs, you know, next time we can go in and do another, you know, 10 songs or something.
Right.
Style or whatever, so just like a lot of freedom with that.
Stars are coming down now.
I think what's interesting about it is that we all come from totally different, like, backgrounds, you know what I mean? So we all kind of have different influences completely, and that's what...
I'm a big ZZ Top fan, Allman Brothers, stuff like that. Obviously the Stones, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that's Jimi Hendrix, you know, the obvious guys.
I listen to all kinds of stuff. I'm going for like Willie Nelson, Stevie Wonder, Tom Waits, like all over the place.
I'm a big Zeppelin fan. I like the Beatles, the Stones, just like, you know, good rock.
The band.
A lot of the band, a lot of blues stuff.
I get down some funk.
Nuh-uh. Plant Boy goes funky.
A little Tower of Power.
I love it.
That's, yeah.
Got to lay you down in my broken bed, and the stars are falling down now. Oh, don't you let it fade
Doing what we're doing, you know. Larger and larger venues as we go, perhaps.
Mansions on the West Coast, East Coast.
Yeah, okay, if we're gonna go, then why not? A house in the south of France.
About 3 tour buses, you know. Maybe a small jet.
Maybe.
it'll be another day, another good.
Dragonfly makes sure that if people get out to see a rock and roll show, that's exactly what they're going to get.
This is Dragonfly Jones, and you're watching
Sounds Like Texas.
Welcome back to Sounds Like Texas. I'm Lori Freeze. Of course, doing my favorite thing, shopping, hanging out in my hippie town with one of my favorite bands, Canvas. Of course, they're Austinites. Check them out.
for you. Until they come for you. Till they come for you. Until they come for you. Until they come for you. I tell them all about you. I tell them all about you. I tell them all about you. I tell them
Ultrasonic has more than just a following in Texas. They have a huge following in Alabama as well. Chris, Carl, Zach, and Keith make up Ultrasonic, a Texas favorite. But not just Texas. They have a really huge following in Alabama. If you're wondering why you may have seen the lead singer Chris Simmons and bass player Carl Hopper around, it's because this is not their first foray into music.
Ultrasonic was started about 3 years ago with all different members except for myself, of course. I really wanted some guys that cared about what I cared about the same way that I care about it. Just so happens that all these guys, one at a time, moved out here either to play in the band with me or just to be here in the live music capital of the world. We all came together coincidentally, and now it seems like we really got a good thing going.
I actually lived in Texas in '89 in another band with Matt Finn, and ended up in Birmingham and joining Mars Electric, and Chris joined after our guitar player quit the band right after the record was recorded. And actually Chris got in on the pictures, so nobody ever even knew, you know.
It's been tested. It's like me and Mikey played in a band, me and Zach's played in a band, me and Chris played in a band, Chris and Mikey's played in a band before, you know what I mean? It's like test flight.
I like everybody that's in the band, and I'm comfortable. I feel comfortable enough to stretch out and rock and do what I've always wanted to do since I was a little bitty baby in a little bitty crib in a little bitty house on a short street in a small town.
I like that.
There's incredible food available at the Old Pecan Street Festival. Don't forget the shopping. Very, very interesting shopping. Eclectic, Austin kind of hippie kind of shopping, if you will. And of course, there's also a petting zoo. If you've heard the Rod Stewart song Maggie May, which of course everybody has, it's a classic, it's not named for this bar here in Austin like a lot of people think. It's actually named for a woman, obviously Maggie May, and she is from Austin. Don't know where she is now, but apparently she was one heck of a groupie in her day. For a little bit more information, let's go back to French and French.
We've had a new growth area in the event that's branched off from 6th Street, and we've been improving the kind of talent that's up in there. It's become our international area. We have a Latin stage, an international stage, and an import market, and basically trying to improve the quality of food, the quality of booths, quality of music up there so that people can enjoy this new expansion. You know, it's I like a lot of the music that we have out this year. You know, I prefer the rock bands, and got some great rock bands out here.
Flickerstick is another very well-known Texas band, and if you're wondering why they're so well-known, well, it's helpful if you have VH1 on your side. Even before winning Bands on the Run on VH1, they had a decided people's champion, and it was definitely Flickerstick. Corey and Brandon formed Flickerstick at the University of North Texas in 1997. Joining the pair were Brandon's brother Fletcher on bass and Rex on guitar. And with Livewire Dominic on drums, there's absolutely no stopping them.
You could be the voices that I hear. I'm singing along because it sounds just like yours.
Lead singer Brandon's dancing moves aren't by accident. No, he's not a child prodigy of Mick Jagger, but he is a former dancer. And his voice has been compared to Liam Gallagher.
I could be the love you hate to feel. You're filling the hole inside your heart. You're fading near me. Just so beautiful, beautiful today. Just so beautiful, beautiful, and every lit's away. When you're coming around, I'm off the ground. I gotta say, just so beautiful, beautiful today. Can we make it through together? Got to fly. 'Cause when you're coming around, I got to fly. Don't you know?
And if you're wondering why they decided to start the band, well, according to Dominic, they're gonna drink, they're gonna party, and they're gonna meet chicks. Why does anyone start a band?
Learn to hate just like you. And I know, and I feel she can learn to love just like me. 'Cause I know.
Flickerstick definitely still has their feet on the ground, regardless of the fact that they won VH1's Band on the Run. Don't be fooled, Flickerstick are not fools. They do know that if you take away the music, they're pumping gas. And if you take away their fanatical belief, they're just a great bar band. As long as they keep remembering that, and they will, they just might really be winners after all. Thanks for joining us for this week's Sounds Like Texas. I'm Lori Fries from my beautiful hometown, Austin, Texas. Beautiful, amazing artwork. And of course, thanks to our great bands, Ultrasonic, Flickerstick, Canvas, and Dragonfly Jones. We'll see you next week. As we go, let's hear a little bit more of the sounds of Old Pecan Street Festival. Here's a little bit more Canvas.
Yesterday you fell so hard. Tomorrow you won't fall as far. Today is just a passing dream. It goes away like everything. Inside you try to remember a dream. Now we are alone beneath the bed of busy writing songs.
Transportation provided by Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines, the official airlines for Sounds Like Texas.
You, a melancholy lover without